I've won Roshiclan, and I've got the Dragapult list that won Lyon Regional in France this weekend. And it was Alexander that won it. It was actually 4 Dragapults in the top 8, first, second, fifth, and seventh, I'm pretty sure. Um, and they won. Dragapult just stormed through the tournament. I don't know if it was to do with the side duck, people not either adding the side duck or didn't think they needed to, because Dragapult wasn't that um, you know popular in the last regional. Um, not as much. He didn't really get in the top 8, so people may not have teched for it. Or people couldn't get hold of the Psyduck because Psyduck is such an exclusive card. Lots of card shops, owners, and people I know can't get their hands on it. I'm still waiting for mine, so it's really, really desperate to try and get these Psyducks, and you just can't get it. So Dragapult is kind of like took the opportunity and it's won. It dominated in Leon. And as you can see, the list here is very heavy gust. 3 boss, 3 counter catcher. You got the Turo there for to pick up your Pokemon if you get in a retreat lot. Got the Hilda to find your evolution and the energy, and the Neo Upper, Jamming Tower to help get rid of all them pesky air balloons and bravery charms and all sorts of stuff, and maximum belts. And then you got the Lille's Determination, which is one of the best things to add into this deck, is because you can keep drawing 8 cards because wow, you're not taking any prizes because you're a slower decks. You're always going to be at 6. You've got the Hawlucha for the flying entry. It can be in clutch. And then you've got your Budew for your item lock, your full Dusknoir line, a 2-2-1, and then a 4-4-3 Dragapult line as well, which is a really interesting list. But I can see why it won. And yeah, comment down below what you think, what's been going on in the standard meta as well. Take a screenshot, use the deck list in the description below, copy paste straight into Pokemon TCG Live, and hopefully enjoy the next parts of the video, because I did, so hopefully you will. See you then. Right, so this Dragapult Dusknoir list won. Alexander won the whole thing. It was actually a Dragapult against Dragapult. Do you know what? I'm going to go second. It was Dragapult against Dragapult in the final. Unfortunately, Piper didn't win. I thought Piper played really, really well. I was watching her matches, and she did so well. She was playing so quick and precise, and she knew the plays and everything else. And I was quite surprised by Terror Box as well. Sanchez got 4th with Terror Box, and that Terror Box looked absolutely terrifying. By the time Dragapult actually got set up and everything else, it was kind of like you're already 4 prizes behind, and it's like, yeah, you're gonna lose. But I'm quite surprised it still won in the end. There was a lot of Dragapult players that got top 8. There was 4 Dragapults, Dusknoirs. 1st, 2nd, 5th, and 7th. 2 Zoroarks, a Terrabox, and a Charizard Pidgey. This is a interesting match. Do you know, I just saw there is a Venusaur deck. Where is it? Here it is. Venusaur deck in the Mega Ditto #5. I don't know how many players that was. Where was it? I think it was quite a lot of players. It was 14 matches, and it won. And it only lost to a ceruledge and a Goldango, which I'm really intrigued by, because I do like Venusaur. I like the Venusaur. But anyway, well, I'm not worried about them trapping me, so I will make sure I get a Dreepy hatch to this Iono. I didn't want to give him extra 3 cards, but my hand was, well, it was bad. So we're gonna go Dragapult. Sorry, yeah, Dragapult, and you, and then I can retreat and lock them in, and then I'll slap a Jamming Tower down, and just wait. So this is the whole point of Dragapult. It is slower now. It doesn't use Team Evo, which I still prefer. Going the, Arven, Evo, Energy, Attach, Evolve into Dreepies, Dreepies into Dragcloaks. I like that. It just speeds it up a little bit. And this list doesn't play any rare candies. So if you're going to do the Dusknoir line, you have to do it one by one. So Duskull, Dusclops, and then Dusknoir. A little bit slow, but it is what it is. Now, let's see. They've attached, and they're going to attack, but they are item locked. But they're going to get Lillie now, so they're probably going to find Forest of Vitality, slap that down, evolve, blah, 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 blah. And it's broken. I love this grass deck. I like grass decks. I'm so glad there is Forest of Vitality. I'm seriously thinking about it for Gdansk. Because there's a lot of Pokemon that are weak to fight grass types. There's a grass weakness going on in the top meta. Charizard, EX. Zoroark. Grimmsnarl. Who else? Grimmsnarl. Mega Absol. Bits and bobs. Okay. Bits and bobs. There's all bits and bobs, and they're going to be able to attack next turn. That was lucky, wasn't it? And let's do a... Ooh, I'll take that, because I can get Night Stretcher for an energy. I'll get you. But it's another energy. No, it's an Iono. That's not bad. Right, Iono for the Psychic. Attached to you, Iono. Put them down to 5. Put me up to 6. I would have preferred a Lillie. Well, there's one now. What do we go for here? Nest Ball 4. They're going to knock this out, aren't they? So I'll probably get a Fez. Just in case. And I can get to draw a little bit extra. Ooh, there we go. I can evolve, even though it's going to get knocked out. It's fine. I've got a Lillie now, so I don't really want the iron. I'll play at the bottom. Okay. And pass. Yeah. I mean, they've got the advantage. I've got 10 damage on that, so that's an easy phantom. No, it's not. Well, I've got... As soon as they find Vitality, I'm done for. So I need to... Okay. Ivysaur. Arven for... I think it'll be bug catching set. Evo. Okay. So they're going to evolve. But no, wait. Evo's not going to work, is it? Energies. So you're going to get a Tail Dance. Still got one more Tail Dance. Yeah. You've got one more Tail Dance. One on you. Are you going to leave this in the active or not? I think they're going to retreat. Yeah. Okay. This Toadskull needs to go as well. Alright. Actually, the Bayleaf might have to go, actually, to be fair. Ooh, that Bayleaf might have to go. Right, I said I was going to promote you. Okay, so then I can go for another Dreepy. Let's get that out of the cards. Let's do a recon, see what I find. Oh, I'll take that. I'll take that every day. Attach that to you, put that there. Recon directive. Put the Bloodmoon at the bottom. Night Stretcher I've got. Where is my counter catchers? No counter catchers. Alright. Phantom Dive. Take out. It's gonna have to be you because you can mess with my stuff. Right, I've only taken one prize. Dusclops. Oh, that's what I could have done last turn. Before that, I could have evolved that. Oh, I could have got rid of the Budew. Right, there's Vitality. Evolve, evolve, evolve. Till dance. What have we got left? Oh no, I've got another Jamming Tower. I should have really evolved that Dusclops. That's a problem there. There's Venusaur. Oh. Right. Are you... Alright. I don't think that's probably a good idea. Alright. Right. So we're gonna go evolve. Recon directive. I'll take the Hawlucha. Evolve. Take that. I'm going to attach to you. If I boss up... No, it's not enough, is it? If I kill... I could whack that. But then that's double damage. I'm at 5, they're at 4. I give them 3. Right. And then I will have to Dusknoir, Glops, 5 onto you. Gives them to 3. Gives them a prize. Give them a prize. Then that gives me room to go Hawlucha. And yeah. So my Hawlucha would have knocked him out. So then I could have saved 60. You saw where I was going with that? Yeah. So that's how it wins. Right, so, not a bad match. Let's go to another match and I'll see you then. Right, okay. So, we won the first match. Second. Won the first match. Could have, if I'd done it right and evolved into the Dusclops early, I might have been able to get 5 prize turn. Might have. But until then, it's fine. I'm going second. I really don't want to put that down, but if they do something silly, am I being? No, they're not going to be anything silly. I don't think they'd do something silly. It's a Kangaskhan. What's it called? No. Fortress. That's it. No. Right. I'm going second anyway, so they can't attack me. They're going to pop themselves anyway, which is a really bad idea against Dragapult, but it is what it is. So I'm going to go... Right. Should I go just one Dreepy, one Drakloak? Dusclops? It seems a bit risky, though. But there will be item locked. So they'd have to use boss. Two. One Hilda. Energy. Prize Neo Upper. Lovely. Alright, so I've poisoned the Neo Upper, which is not good. Alright. That's for next turn. Item lock. So we will see what they'll do. Have they got the fortress in hand? That's an energy. Fortress. Oh, I had a good hand. Oh well. Not a very good hand, but I could use the Buddy Poffin, it's fine. Yes. You. Let's do an Iono. Mm-hmm. All right. Right. That's 2 on you now. Let's see if this item lock works. I bet any money they get the Frost Fortress now. There you go. I knew the Iono would help them eventually. Are they going to get another Mega Kangaskhan? I doubt it. I think they would have put it down straight away. It's a cool shiny. I have got one of them. Not a shiny one. I've got one to play one. I'm never going to use it. Ever. Never going to use it. But it's there. I mean, I got a Sylveon EX play with the, the sparkly, the play version. Yeah. So they pop this, but then they're not going to get any energy. So I think they should, yeah. Okay. Well, Jamming Tower, Recon Directive. I want to keep that bench space open. So I'm going to get you. Draw 8. I did get the energy I wanted, which is good. What did I want for that space? What do I want for that space? I don't really want anything for that space. Could be a Fez. I could put 5 onto this, knock it out, and then do 6 on that. It's not a bad shout. Yeah, let's do that. Take that out. They get a prize. And then I go. I don't want any of that. I was hoping for another Dusclops, but sorry. What am I thinking? I got counter catcher now, but I don't really need to. Don't see them. Sod it. Let's do it. 200. Take this out. Put 6 on there. Nope. I'm going to go 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. There's my Neo Upper. If I'd maybe have waited, I might have been able to go. But they could have just popped it. So, yeah. But that stops them accelerating more energy onto this. And even if they do manage to get 2 heads on this, it still won't be enough. It needs 3. So if I can get another Dusclops, like a Night Stretcher or something, if I get a Night Stretcher, I can pick that up. Or an Ultra Ball. Either way. Iono. Here we go. There goes the Neo Upper. But my hand wasn't the best anyway. It was okay. Ooh, Drakloak. Nice. So they need 3 heads to knock this out, by the way. 3 heads. 3! There's another Kangaskhan. I was kind of hoping they weren't going to put another Kangaskhan down, just because I could have done Hawlucha, put 10 on that. Well, that's just annoying. They just use Picnic Basket. 250. Right, okay. So that's well annoying. I wasn't expecting that, to be fair. I would like to pick that up, but I'm not going to. I need to do some damage to these. I'm going to stick this on there. Iono, I need to find a Dusclops. Alright, so I'm going to go blood in that and get... oh, I haven't got one. I ain't got one. See if I can find one off this. Okay. Alright, we'll do that and we'll put it on what, 4, won't we? Sorry, I'll just put it on the Kangaskhan. Right. Put it on the Kangaskhan. Unfortunately, I need a Night Stretcher. Because this is the only one in the deck. Well, not even in the deck. I've got a prize one. So that means I couldn't go for the Ultra. I had to go for the Drakloak. Maybe I should have gone for the Neo Upper, but it should be fine. What else? Bloodmoon would be. There could be a possibility to pick up. Why would you have false vitality just for? I guess so. Oh. Well, that makes sense if you're using its ability. Draw 2. Well, you're not going to be penning this up anytime soon. So what I need now is a Hawlucha. Then the Hawlucha, could put 10 on that. And then another Phantom Dive, put 60 onto that. 60. And then do 200 to that. Actually, no, I could. The Hawlucha, both of them. So if I go Countercatcher, this. Seriously? You're ruining all my fun. Oh my god. Picnic basket. Poke Vital 2. That's annoying. You didn't even want to bother knocking this out. That's... Oh, I had a plan. You're messing with the plan. You're messing with my plan. I had a nice scheme there. I had schemings. I was going to scheme. But no, you're taking it all away. You're taking it all away. I ain't got any more Dusclops. I'll take that. Recon Directive again. I want the Hawlucha now. Yeah. Flying entry. Yes. 10 onto you. Attach onto you. So if I did Hilda, I could go with a fresh one. But if I go for boss, I can trap that one in the active. Kill that and put more damage on that. So I'm going to go for that. Come here, you. You're going to be my little friend here. You're going to be my little friend. And we're going to play Phantom Dive. So we're going to go, 60. Right, go for number 3. Let's go in order. Right. What's that? Look at the top 3 cards are there. Put them in order. Shuffle. Seriously? I didn't think of that, you know. Combine that with Kangaskhan. It's not bad. It's not bad induction kit. And you combine it with the Kangaskhan with the run Radded. Is it Irad? Oh no, 60 damage. That's really starting to get annoying now. First you use Picnic, then you use Pokevile. Now you're using... Well, I've got Turo, I guess. Wait, am I behind or up? Oh, I've taken more. I'm behind. I'm ahead. This counter catch is not going to do the job. Energy? Come on, don't break Pokemon to your live. What could we go for here? If I do Toro, could do Hilda. I'll put that out. And then Hawlucha again. Yes, I would like to do flying entry. Thank you very much. 10 on that. Yeah, that's fine. Are you joking? That wasn't working a second ago, by the way. All right. Retreat, go into... Let's do a Phantom Dive, get that really close. Oh, wait, yeah, that doesn't work, does it? Okay. And that's game. I could have won, didn't have to take my time, but I wanted to show what the options were if you weren't going to get what you wanted. But yes, GG's to you. GG's to you. Right, let's go to a match and I'll see you then. Right, third match, and let's show this Dragapult list. I'm not the best Dragapult player. I have played Dragapult quite a bit. It's been a while, except for the matches I'm doing now. I do touch Dragapult occasionally when I think it's meta relevant. Normally, it's a bit too slow for my liking. I do like a little bit of speed. If it's too slow, I'm just like, nah, I get a bit bored. I'll put a Dreepy in there. It's not a bad start. I've got attached for turn. This is a Charizard list. Alright, and I'm going second, so that does mean I can item lock them. Okay. Yeah, I'll draw the extra. Ooh, nice. Piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Right, this is going to be a good challenge because it's Charizard. Now, are they playing the Dusclops? I don't know. Yeah, they are. And they're going to go for the attach. La, la, la. Nope, that's it. Okay. So, I'm going to do the attach. I'm going to do the Lillie. And get them two down. I do have the monkey. I have the Nest Ball to do what I want. Do I need the monkey, though? Do I need the monkey? Do I need the monkey or do I need something else? What would be the play here? I could leave the space open for... No. Do you know what? I'll put the monkey down. I'm going to put the monkey down. Right. Okay. And then let's see what they do. So that's got 10 damage on it now. And that item locked. So now they can't just go rare candy, blah, blah, blah. Pidgeotto. So they're probably going to go for a natural. Oh. Are they going to go for the. Oh, they're going for the Evo play. Okay. PGR. No Dusclops. Okay. So they're either going Duskull Dusknoir Rare Candy. Evolve. Ooh. Let's see what I find. Handy's quite good. Right. I have got an Ultra Ball there. I could discard the Iono. I'm gonna go for that. I'm gonna get rid of that. Do a little bit more draw here. Right. There's a Lillie, that's good. Now. Okay. Then do a Lillie. Item lock. Right, now if they need to either have Charizard in hand or they have to quick search for it. So if they quick search, if they've got the Charizard in hand, they can quick search for a boss. Right? But that's why I spread the energy across the two Dragcloaks. So they've got now 3 retreat off that, and then they're going to go Itchy Pollen. Okay. Right. And there's 2 on you, isn't there? Oh, what do I go for here? This is interesting. What do I go for? I should have put that on there. Hmm. Yeah, I think I know the play. So I'm going to go Recon Directive. See if I can find the energy. That's Jamming Tower. That's cool. I can use that. And then I can go for... Oh, I do get the Luminous as well. Oh, awesome. Alright, so now I can go Luminous on you. Evolve you. Boss up the Charizard. The Charmeleon. Then retreat go into you. Phantom Dive, knock out the only Charmander, well, Charmeleon, and get rid of the Dusclops issue. So then they have no Duskull, no Charizard, then they can only item lock. Oh, it was 2 prizes, not 1, 2. Right. Alright. But I do think the Maractus might be good in this Dragapult. If you're going to go slow, you might as well be able to trap stuff into the active. But it is what it is, isn't it? Now, I could go Hilda here. How many luminous energies have we got? Oh, no, here goes Hilda. That's fine. So all of that's at the bottom of the deck now. Ooh, I've got a Drakloak. That's cool. More draw. Could go Ultra Ball for Dusclops. How to capture a Dreepy. And now you're stopping me from doing the monkey that I want to do. Itchy Pollen. Damn you, damn you, damn you. Okay. Right, okay, well, I can't do a Latias. Maybe, no, I should have waited. Yeah, like that. I should have waited on that. Because if I could have popped, yeah, that's what I could have done. But now I am stuck. And I can't item lock anyway, so I'm kind of stuck here. So I'm going to have to go for the Iono now. Didn't want to go for that. I get the energy. Okay, so I do have the retreat. You're the biggest threat at the minute. Right. Okay, so I get the Dusclops. Okay. Ooh, they're playing the Dawn. So this is the problem at the minute with Pokemon TCG Live. They've brought out a card that isn't supposed to be out yet from Fantastic Flames. That Dawn is not supposed to be legal in standard. Ranked is just supposed to be a standard space where you're supposed to only be playing standard legal cards. But them putting that battle deck into it has caused problems. They should have waited until Fantastic Flames came out and it's legal, or it came out before it's going to be legal. Before it actually, on release date, they should have been out. But now they've made it standard. I'm trying to train for Gdansk, and I've got inconsistencies because where I would normally win, they've got extra cards that I will not be playing that helps them win. Get what I mean? Bad Pokemon TCG Live for now. Right, let's go to a match, and I'll see you then. Right, okay, okie dokie. Fourth match. I know I've been ranting about like how Dragapult's done really well, and it's only because I do think it is to do with the Pokemon Company making the side duck with its ability that it's supposed to help against Dusknoir was made into like an exclusive pack and not in the normal general pack for Mega Evolutions. It should have been in there. And because they've made it so exclusive, it's harder to get. Means a lot of players can't get their hands on them or they can't afford to buy them because they're stupidly overpriced. I'm still waiting for one to be delivered. And I ordered it 9 days ago and I paid extra for first class. And because of Royal Mail being Royal Mail, it hasn't came yet. I don't know if it's going to come in time before Gdansk. And that's the problem. People can't get on. I'll go to loads of card shops people I know, who have card shops all over the UK, and they don't have a single one because no one is selling them. No one wants to give them up because they're almost impossible to get. And they shouldn't have done it. If it was almost difficult to get, then they should have banned it until it was more frequently used. Like what they did for Worlds the year before for the baby Petulant with a poison ability. They could have done it then. They banned it for that because it was an exclusive card. So why haven't they done it for the side duck? That's what I don't get. Because they just want you to spend the monies. But some people don't have the money for it. It's like it's supposed to be £15 for the exclusive pack, which is still a lot of money for just a side duck. Yes, you get a few packs, but you don't get a lot more. That's not really going to help you. It's not really, financially sound. And there's a lot of people out there and kids as well that have, only a certain amount of money that their parents can afford to, pocket money and whatever they have. They're not going to be able to do it. And I don't see it being fair. And it isn't fair. I don't think it is fair. I'll get rid of you and you. Just in case I don't get one. Just in case. Jamming Tower. Full hand. I don't want to do Ionas. That's why I didn't want to do Ionas. Right. Itchy Pollen. I doubt it's going to do anything. They've probably got a Cairo in hand. And my hand is quite bad as well. So I need to and that as well. So look, they already had the Zoroark. I really like Zoroark. I think it's an awesome card. It's an awesome deck. Piper played really well. I was rooting for Piper to win Lille, because she's such a good player, and she played something that was popular, but it wasn't, and she showed how strong it can really be, and people just weren't prepared for it, and how fast she can play and consistent she can play, and it was just down to bad luck. I'd say down to bad luck as well, because of Alexander, whose deck did actually have quite a lot of Gustin. He's got 3 boss, 3 counter catcher, so the odds of him finding it was quite high. It was quite high, and I don't think it was luck and it wasn't luck, if you know what I mean. And we'll do Drakloak. Get another Drakloak. That's nice. But I should have gone for the... Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. And then I will go for the Itchy. Pollen. They could just put that on there and knock that out. And then, yeah, they could do that. Touch Dark. Move that. Kill this. I promote maybe a Duskull. They do a trade. Blah, 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 blah. That's what they're going to do. But yeah, I really was hoping that Zoroark was going to win. Piper was going to win with Zoroark. I mean, the final was a Dragapult against a Dragapult, and it was like whoever gets lucky on the draw and whoever plays better wins. And it's not as exciting as like Zoroark versus Dragapult, or like Charizard versus Dragapult. Something like, you know what I mean? Something excitable, something fun, something, yeah, that's really, really good. I should have took that Iono. Right, they can keep itchying me, or they could take a knockout. And I think they're going for the knockout now. Alright, they're going to go for the knockout. There's the Cairo. So now they're going to get... Okay. The lineup is decent. And then it'll be Victorious Flames for the knockout. I'm going to put the Latias up because I can retreat it. I don't want to punch into that. I really don't want to punch into that. Let's do... that's cool. They're gonna boss. I know they're gonna boss. They're gonna boss. Oh. Petulant helps with that. That does that. I want to boss, but I can't boss. I've got Hilda, but that gets me a Dragapult, right? I'm gonna have to go for the Hilda, ain't I? Evolve. Retreat. Going to you. Itchy. Right. They knock this out. They go to 3. Or they boss up, kill the Dusclops or the Latias, or they hit into the Dragapult. Then I'd have to... It's not like I could just pick up the Dragapult and then start from fresh. Or hide another Drakloak there. I don't. I haven't been able to pick up a single Buddy Poffin. on my hand. I haven't had a single Lillie as well, by the way. Not a single. I have to put the jamming tower. But I've got another thing, so it should be fine. It's done both of them. They've got to have a boss. Drill a brain 20 onto that. Okay. And they're just going to go knockout, or they're going to gust. If they take that out, I'm not too fussed about it. But if I do a Dusclops onto that, that puts them down to 2. Then I get them down to... Right. Makes them down to 2. Okay. Seriously, that's all I've got. That's stupid. Alright. Oh, no. They go to 2. That monkey was getting a pain. 3 prize. 1, 2, 3. I've got to do a 3 prize turn now. They'll punch into this, yeah? But I can't punch into you. I can do it. Think I can do it. They get boss, they win. They knock out the Latias, that's it. They get boss, they win. It's as simple as that. They've got 20 cards in hand. It's not like they don't have a boss. It's not like they can't do a boss. I'm waiting. They gust, they win. If they hit into this, I have a chance. Do I have the Hawlucha in there? I can get the Hawlucha. Right. So they've gone for the monkey here. Iono. Damn you. I had counter catcher there. Get that. Oh, they had. Oh, I got Hawlucha then. What can I get? What can I get? What can I get? What can I get? I don't see me winning this now. Even if I do a high, put 10 on that, I've got nowhere to gust. If they didn't Iono me then, if I knock into you, I'll knock you out. Right. They didn't knock anything out as well, so I can't even use Fez. If they attack into this, they win. If they attack into... That means I can't do a Dusclops. Hope they haven't got the gust. I'm playing at the edge of my feet. At literally the edge. They get a boss, and I can't believe out of 20 cards they had in the hands, they could have just won it there and then. I don't get that. I really don't get that. How could you not have a boss in your deck? Where is your boss? You didn't discard it. There's boss. Then you win. And you can knock out the Dragapult now to win. But that should have been the play. So they must be playing a really low count. But this is what I thought would have happened against Alexander when Piper was playing. Dragapult can be a really... Zoroark, if you can't one-shot it, it will one-shot you next turn. It is dangerous to hit into that Pokemon. That's why Phantom Dive, people who play Dragapult only knock into it if they know they can get the win after. If you're not sure, don't do it. Right, see you in the next part, and I'll see you then. Right, so my thoughts of the deck list and summary of all the matches and what's been going on at Leon. I think the deck is really, really good. I do think maybe putting in a Maractus just to retreat lock. Anything else I wouldn't really change. I think it's quite good. It's a bit slower than what I like. But if you like Alexander and other people that are really good at Dragapult, it's fine by them. I think that Zoroark is kind of a bad matchup. I think Piper should have won that. I think she just got a little bit unlucky. Alexander pulled out that, I think it was a counter-catch or boss off the recon directive, and it just won him the match because they were tied to one apiece. I think Piper could have probably have won the whole thing. I was hoping for it. But Alexander did really well, and I think the Dragapults did really well at that tournament. And I think it's only for two reasons. Well, three. You comment down below which one you think it is. That people didn't want to play the Psyduck. People didn't want to play it or didn't think they needed to. And the Dragapult people capitalised on it. People couldn't get their hands on the Psyduck because it's an exclusive card and it's getting really, really hard to get. And even I haven't managed to get one yet, and I'm still waiting. Or thirdly, the Dragapult players are just so good. One of them. You comment down below what you think. If you made it this far, thank you very much. Hopefully you enjoyed yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. See you then.